Hello, dear friends, and welcome to another warning letter review from the FDA. We have gotten some feedbacks from the last video. Interesting, it only has 50 views on YouTube. It's a very niche topic, I think, and this was just the first video. But still, on LinkedIn, some people reached out to me and provided very valuable feedback. This video will be shorter and we will not focus on the company itself. We will just focus on the issue and how we can solve this issue. All right? Without further ado, let's jump into the warning letter. As you know, I always use our platform pharmaceutical.com simply because we have all warning letters, news, and service request and provider in one platform. So why should I go left and right and try to scrap the information together if I have already everything centralized here? All right, let's scroll down to the warning letter. Oops. As you can see, we can pick which warning letters we want. In this case, it's FDA, and it's the most recent warning letter. So I will not focus on the introduction. I will focus on the core statements, which is normally here. So during the inspection, FDA investigators observed deviations from appropriate practice standards that, if not corrected, could lead to contamination of drugs, potentially putting patients at risk. Examples of deviation observed during our inspection include the firm used a non-pharmaceutical grade compound in the formulation of a drug product. That's of course not so nice. Yeah. Okay, that's then the specifics. We don't need to know. Vermin was observed in the firm's production area. Is this still a topic, guys? Come on. Specifically, a living insect was observed crawling on the exterior surface. Okay, so a living insect was observed during an audit, which is not nice because I'm pretty sure it's clean room class C. From reading the rest of the warning letter, I would say this is still a small pharmacy with a small manufacturing room or clean room where they can do patients specific customized little batches of things. So for the first issue, for everybody who doesn't know this, there is something called pharmacopoeias. There is the USP for the United States, there's the European pharmacopoeia, there is the UK pharmacopoeia, Japan, Canada. Every country basically, or every bigger region, still has their own pharmacopoeia, although they're 98% matching one to one. What is this? This is basically the analytical requirements that you need to fulfill to have a pharma grade substance. So if you are producing substance A, you can maybe sell it to the chemical industry and on the free market, but not to pharma or the food area or to the food industry until you have your, let's say, GMP certificate, or you can prove that you are working in your company with a quality management system and have implemented the USP. If you want to sell to the United States, the USP requirements for analyzing this very specific ingredient. So yes, for every chemical compound that is pharma relevant, and it's constantly growing, of course, there is a regulatory requirement how you have to analyze it, how you have to analyze the content grade, the contaminations, whatever is important for the authority. So they have not done this. They basically could have gone to eBay, buy a compound, and press tablets out of it. And that's, of course, not very nice, especially not for the patient. Okay, the second thing is the vermin, insects, pest control. To follow this, it's actually very easy. You have the FDA regulation 21 CFR 112, where you have to follow these requirements. Pest control is really easy to handle, especially in a smaller environment. You should really seek out as a company and find some suitable partners if you have issues there. All right, to move forward, I would take this case and create a service, so to say, a provision from our company, how we would handle all of these issues. And don't be worried, I've already prepared the text. However, I go to pharmaceutical.com. I told you you can have everything on one platform. So first we select the umbrella category. I would say is API and manufacturing. Do we have here anything with quality? Quality services, not so much. I think these two sum it up very, very well. The more focused we are, the better. Then I would say we are here at API quality control and manufacturing quality control. So based on our first selection, we get more specific key service selection. Do we have a drug product quality control? Um, Let me search here. Nice, I got a nice search. API quality. Okay, quality research. Let me check what else would be fitting here. Actually, let me go back one step. That's a nice thing in Pharmony. You can update if you need to. Procurement, qualification, training, regulatory, pharmacovigilance, pandemic packaging, customer service, drug product. Here it is. And we got drug product quality control. Okay, now I'm happy. Let's move forward. So we have a title. I prepared already the title, which is basically US Pharmacopoeia, USP and pest control implementation. And I will set the due date till, let's say, end of January next year, in case they want to work together with us. And this is the actual service request dash provision. As a company specialized on CGXP compliance, we provide services to implement the following. Procedures that ensure US pharmacopoeia requirements implementation in your organization, including process adaptation within your quality unit. That was the first point. And the second point is implementation of pest control procedures based on the requirements of 21 CFR 112 in all relevant locations, including all necessary process updates within your quality unit. All right, so let's hope somebody who is responsible reads this and might reach out to us. Request is created. Here you go. There are many other requests. And if I open this, very easy. If you sign up as other company, you could theoretically apply or get in touch with us to get this thing rolling. All right. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope this was helpful, and I see you in the next warning letter review and analysis. See ya.